You can blame Sean, but I ain't invent the game. I just trying to get some change, and I do it twice, ain't no sin.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Take a look at the Heat. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And you get the sense that they feel comfortable about being at home. But again, it's a lot of pressure when you have to win to stay alive. We'll see if they can combine confidence with composure here and get the win.
Yeah, Barnes getting an opportunity at the rim, and I know that put a smile on his face.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. Here's Topic. That one good for 2. Taking a look at Miami. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
Now here's Kobe. Driving to the basket. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Good on the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and stolen by Barnes.
Perfect timing, gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Here's for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Valerie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Right side of screen. Here's Topic. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Pierce. And again, Miami with the triple.
Pierce there immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
James. And again, it's Miami with a three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Barnes. Okongwu grabs the board. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Song. Fires the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Sarr's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. Great open look there. Barnes has got 8. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shaw. Rebound, Atlanta.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Bryant. James covering. And Bryant throws it down.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And one thing that makes Shea so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Oh, here's Gordon. He's got 8. Fires from 18. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a method.
34.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Simons has it in the corner. Lets it fly from 18. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time. Simons showed me he's got a great feel for when to take those shots.
Pass to Asenge. Poke loose. In transition, here comes Miami. Simons surveying the D. There's the screen. Beyond the arc. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pulls up for three. Knocks down the three ball. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Young fires away from outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Simons with the ball. Now Green defending. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Outside, Simon. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Young. No scoring in this one. Drummond. The rebound by Sharp. The Heat trailed by 6. Three-pointer, Simon. It's rebounded by Asenge. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Three-pointer, Simon. Just 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And, you know, some guys might panic a little bit with that shot clock running down, but not Simons. Guy who keeps his cool.
Outside, Edwards. Grimes with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Jacks up a three. Back to Grimes. Clock at 4. Miami needs to get a shot off. No good off the front iron. Atlanta leading by 6. To the middle. To the wing on the left. Pass to Drummond. On the outside. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Young. From 13 feet, it goes down. Young's got his first basket.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
There's a good screen. Pass to Mobo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Simon. Again, Simon's missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
A nice shot by Young.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
That bucket in no time at all. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
In the corner, Drummond with it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
To the left side wing. A rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. With a 9-point lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Outside, Simon. No good on the three.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's a Sunday. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Grimes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the inside. Tipped away. He moves. Here's Drummond. Tries yet again. And finally they hit one. Drummond's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Young, and it's good for 2. 9 points in the game so far. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. From deep, Bryant. And Sarr pulls it down. The Heat trailed by 9. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Barnes. Hawks passing it around. And slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Topic. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a great pass by Barnes. This guy's versatility really shows on a play like that.
Pass to Sarr. Here comes SGA.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the tip.
But Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Gordon for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Okongwu has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Topic. Back to Bryant. Now Gordon. Kicks it out to Bryant. Puts the move on. And Bryant throws it down hard.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Pass to Pierce. To the paint. Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Pull from the top of the key. Back to Sarr. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Sarr's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that 3-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
inside and stolen by Song. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to Okongwu. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been cooked.
Here's Barnes. And again, it's Atlanta.
Barnes has just taken control tonight offensively. He has lit up that scoreboard.
Pass to Sarr. Here he goes. And Sarr throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight. Tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Sarr. Outside, James. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here is Okongwu. Lets the 3 fly. Barnes grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead. SGA into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change the game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Lock at 6. Here's Whiteside. It's spanned in by Whiteside.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Atlanta leading by 14. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Topic. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The jump hook, and it's off the back rim, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And stolen by Gordon. And that one is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 14. 73. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Sarr the screen. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Bryant gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Bryant got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. Sarr the screen. Back to SGA. Here's the drive. And slam dunk by SGA.
There are few players in this league who attack with that kind of skill and tenacity that SGA possesses. After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
And a deep three from Bryant. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Kobe. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Another miss by SGA. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
Well, Barnes is going to give you constant effort, and you see it right there in those transition opportunities.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Hassan Whiteside. Atlanta leading by 15. Young looking around. Pass to Barnes. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Sarr.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
And Atlanta has possession. Right side a screen. Young with no one around. Pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat trailed by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
It's tipped. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Okongwu. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Now Grimes. And that comes off. The assist by SGA. Grimes has got it back down to within single digits for the Heat. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Rattles a three. Knocks down the three.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
The long shot, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Right side a screen. Just 4 to shoot. He'll put it up there. Okongwu pulls it down. The Heat trailed by 11. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Driving in. Barnes fires. No problem with the wide open Shea.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The Hawks lead by 9. Here is Gordon. Kobe off the bounce.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent. Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Knocks down the three.
Firing back, Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
And that one is good.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
109 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes with it. Now Pierce defending. Right side, Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And he makes that one count.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kobe Bryant.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense. Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat on offense. They trail by 14. SGA rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam. Here's Topic. And the Atlanta Hawks will move on.
And you can see how much it means to this group. What a tremendous achievement. They survived the East, and now it's on to the finals.
And I'll tell you guys, they're ready to take on the Western Conference champion.
And that's going to be a great series. But first, they should enjoy.
Said a small boy once asked when will I